Okay, so here it goes. You know, I'm gonna vent on the dating scene. So when I first got single in my 40s, I was like, if someone came at me that had never been married before, I thought that was a super red flag. Now I'm just like, are they just super driven? Now at 50, they want to like date and settle down? What is with the men out there that have never been married, never like engaged, none of that, and then just say their career was more important? Was their career more important, or were they players? Was their career more important, or are they mama's boys? I just don't know. Like, I'm still so like, never married still draws a red flag for me. I'm just gonna say it. I mean, you're looking at somebody that's been divorced for 12 years. That should probably be a red flag to you about me. So I mean, I'm very self-aware, but I'm gonna need some thoughts on this.
Fam, I can say this queen is showing more proof that although women do age, some of them don't actually grow up. As in, they remain with the juvenile mentality that everything has to be men's fault and caused by men. Now, ladies, ultimately, the fault, or should I say, the wise choice of a man in his 50s who never married is his own. The cause was not limited to being a player or a mama's boy, aka the product of being raised by a single mom. This may sound alien to some women, but a percentage of those men, most of you ignored in your 20s, concentrated on their careers and now in their 40s and 50s have the options to start a family on their own terms. Ladies, I know it's hard to wrap your brains around that concept because when you were young, juicy grapes, the dating world was your all-you-can-eat buffet. But now that you are dried-up raisins, your dating options are equivalent to either being thrown in with trail mix or be part of a breakfast cereal. Men, on the other hand, become fine wine and get that level of treatment. Funny how women ask these questions decades post-wall. Moving on.
So I'm finally about to go on my first date from the matchmaker. He's an English professor. And I'm a writer, so we've got that in common. It's been a long time coming, and I think I look okay. And I'm about to go meet him right now. Okay, I am back in my garage. Interesting. Pros. We have a lot in common. He's articulate. We both like to travel. We both like to read. We both like music. All that stuff.
Fam, I have said several times before that women, especially delusional women, will find any excuse to discard a guy for dating purposes. Men, on the other hand, are very forgiving on detractors in order to give women a chance to make up for things in different ways. I can tell from rip, this queen is far too picky. It's evident in posting she had an issue with the guy who planned the entire date just because he arrived early. That is some obnoxious nitpicky crap to even make a note about. That is a Soviet Union-sized red flag. I will bet that a person like that would be considered a micromanager in the office, and possibly at life. Ladies, let me be blunt. This attitude shows a person who will rarely, if ever, be grateful to whomever she is dating because she, being a flawed individual, expects perfection from any man she dates.
Cons. I can't tell how conservative he is. He said he only got the vaccine because he needed to for work. He said something else vaguely about Trump, liking one thing that Trump actually did right. So I couldn't tell, and I wasn't going to veer into that. So that's one thing. I don't know if we're going to get along politically. Second thing, I'm just not physically attracted to him. I might give it a second date, or we'll just have conversations in between. Let's see.
Wait. She considers her not being able to determine if he is or is not a conservative as the first con? Really, fam? Does this queen think her SMV is as high as her ego? And she is not physically attracted to the guy. Hey, to each their own, but has she looked in the mirror? Let me put it this way. A woman dating in her 50s is no longer a first-round draft pick for most available high-quality men. To be honest, a woman dating her 50s will be lucky if she is considered a fifth-round draft pick to those same men that she's attracted to. I'm not saying women in their 50s should be grateful for every single bum out there. I am saying that being picky is not a wise strategy. Let's face it, the availability of older successful men automatically diminishes when 50-year-old queens have to compete with younger women and more traditional women from other countries. Ladies, the man you want can outsource the spot in his life you want to fill. Moving on.
You know, I'm like a lot of you. I'm single. Didn't plan on being, but here I am rocking it. And when I started going out on dates and trying to find somebody, I realized a few things. This isn't my hometown. I didn't go to high school. How do you meet people? I'm self-employed, so I don't have a workplace to grab guys. Yeah, so we did the match, we did the plenty of fish, and it was bad. It was really bad. Came down to, do I really want to see these people with my family? Can I see them in matching jammies on Christmas? And 90% of the time was, I don't even like what they're wearing now, much less trying to match them. No, not going to happen.
Hey, buddy, let me clue you in.
Fam, I have to admit, that line she said was kind of disturbing.
What are you talking about? She is sharing her dating difficulties, you heartless gorilla.
Seriously? The I don't have a workplace to grab guys doesn't bother anyone? If a man would get on social media and say that about women, he would be canceled faster than a Netflix subscription. Another thing, her comments on how she does not want to be seen with other people. I'm assuming she is talking about men. I mean, she is talking about something as trivial as wardrobe while making a video dressed like a 50-year-old member of the Charlie Brown Peanuts gang. I am confident this is another case of a woman who has a delusional assessment of her own SMV.
So, you know, I like to think I'm a good catch. Have my own teeth, got my own job, got a car, got a truck, got a house, take showers, obviously my hair's wet. But yeah, it's hard out there, guys. It's hard. And I got a couple of friends and I go, what are they doing? Because one of my friends has been married 3 times since I've been single. Kudos to her. I can't find anybody for one. Just found another guy. Her husband cheated on her. He's already married and she's married. Okay. So in light of all this, I thought I'd share with you some of the 10,000 really bad dates I've been on. Maybe it's me. I don't know, but I'll just share them with you in another segment.
You see, she is a wonderful catch. Most men would be lucky to have a woman like her.
Oh really? Her entire list of great catch qualities sounds like something a woman who just got released from prison would think it's worth its weight in packets of menthol smooths. Fam, the same way I tell men they have to look at themselves and be the best version of themselves also applies 100% to women. Just in case I flew over your heads, ladies, that means you should become attractive to the opposite gender, not to say some random list and think it should qualify you for the man you want. You ladies are competing with each other. Bring your A game or go home to your cats. Let's put it this way. How would it sound if a guy said, I'm a good catch, I brush my teeth, I have a bank account, I recycle, I got a washer and dryer, and I could juggle. It's hard dating out there with these women. I'm just saying, if you enjoy this audit, click on the video in the end screen for more content. If you would like to support the channel, please follow the link in the description to donate to our beer fund, or like, subscribe, and share this video on other social media platforms. If you agree or disagree with anything about this audit, please let us know in the comments. I'm going to leave this audit right here. I'll see all of you in the next episode.